Many young ones have faced the challenge of what they should do with their lives. Two Christians now look back at the decision they faced as youths. Levi grew up in a religiously divided household and was encouraged by non-witness family members to pursue a football career. And Susan was pursuing a career in music when she began studying the Bible.
I loved football. To be honest with you, I loved it all. The excitement. I liked the running, the energy.
Well, I really was drawn to opera. I love classical music. You feel like you're communicating with your audience. It's fantastic.
I was ranked the number 3 running back in the nation at one point, and generally I was on the front page of the sports.
My first professional job was as an understudy at the Eugene Opera in Oregon. I spent several summers in young artist programs, Central City Opera, the Aldeboro Festival. I sang at the Tanglewood Festival.
I was recruited by all the top colleges, but I picked USC to go visit January 12th of 1990. We went to the Coliseum, and they told me that thousands of people will be yelling your name. And then I saw my name up in lights. There was a screen that said, "Levi, we want you." I'm like, wow, this is cool.
I was baptized on July 31st, 1993. I did feel some nagging doubts about what I was doing with my opera career. And there was a scripture that was very important to me, 2 Corinthians 5:15, that we might live for the one who died for us and not for ourselves. And that scripture had a big impact on me because I was living for myself.
My dad explained, the Bible principles, association with the world, the type of atmosphere that football brings you into, as well as what I want to do in the future. As far as serving Jehovah, I couldn't do both. On the plane ride home, I started informal witnessing to a lady that was sitting next to me. It clicked in my mind that, listen, you're trying to explain to her how to live, yet look at you.
I found I didn't get the same joy in my singing that I had before, and I thought, I really can give this up. So I decided to quit.
It was on the front page of the newspaper, Levi decides to carry a Bible instead of a football. I told Jehovah I would give him all I had. So I went to get baptized. I started pioneering in 91. I got accepted to Bethel in October of 91. So I left Bethel to get married. We started pioneering together in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where we've been serving the congregation as pioneers for the past 7 years.
I began regular pioneering, and of course my life changed, and I found great fulfillment in my pioneering. It was also during that time that I met my future husband, and he was a Bethelite for many years. So I've been at Bethel 5 years now.
Right now, presently, I'm a firefighter. I work for a city of about 600,000. The nice thing about my schedule is I work 1 day on and I'm off 2 days. And so that schedule allows me to pioneer, to support my wife in a nice way.
I work as a housekeeper, and it's not a glamorous work, but working at Bethel is really not about the work you do. Being at Bethel is about being in a spiritual environment, helping your brothers, and there are some tremendous benefits of being at Bethel. I love morning worship. I love the Bethel lectures that we get once a month, and it's a great privilege to actually to know and be known by those who are Christ's brothers. That's a very rare privilege that I treasure.
I'd say it's not possible to be dedicated to the sport and to Jehovah at the same time. Being focused in your service to Jehovah requires that you give him your all. Well, sports is going to take a large part of your time. You have to practice to get stronger, faster. In order to be dedicated to your sport, it requires time. And so doing both is realistically not possible.
If we're really going to give to Jehovah, then we should do it whole-souled. It should be everything to us. And music really asks you to be whole-souled also. Well, you don't have two souls. So Either you're going to go with whole soul to Jehovah, or you're going to end up whole soul to your music.
I miss, don't get me wrong, I see constantly in the paper these gentlemen I played sports with signing $4.5 million contracts, $8.9 million contracts. So you look back at those things, but at the same time, the things I've gained, they outweigh anything that I possibly could have had in the past. The friendship, the organization, the brotherhood, you can't replace those.
Sometimes I see people I went to Juilliard with, I see their names in the newspaper, or I hear about them on the radio, the wonderful things they've done with their careers, and I'm happy for them, I really am, because I know that that's all they know.
I think about where I would be, because there's no guarantee. The world, it doesn't guarantee you anything. You can hurt a leg, you can, break a back, and where would you be?
Anything you have out there in the world, it's transient, it's fraught with difficulties. It looks so great, and all you see is how good it is. You don't see the price tag.
They want to use you. They want to get all they can out of you. You're like a disposable cup. They use you, and they throw you away.
Well, I don't really feel like I've lost everything, because really, I've gained everything. I have a great husband. I have a great life. I have a great future.
No regrets. I can say that 100%. There are no regrets at all. I'm happy with my service to Jehovah. I'm happy with all the blessings he's given me now. I'm happy.